What's going on, you guys? This is Ruan. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you what I've been working on in the past 12 months or so, and it has nothing to do with my agency. It has nothing to do with a course. It's actually a software as a service product, and I'm so excited to get to introduce a little bit of it to you today. Now, keep in mind that this program is not available for sale yet, and it likely won't be available for sale for quite some time. But I did want to show you kind of the back end of what we've been working on to document the process of me starting a software as a service company. Now, in the past, I've been talking a lot about agency and I've been talking a lot about business, and that's continuously what I'm going to do. But I also felt it was important for you to understand my goals and my transitions into my business within the next 10 years or so. Now, this all goes back to when me and my buddy and business partner Jack created a Chrome extension called Trends, and this Chrome extension had 1,000 downloads, 1,000 plus downloads relatively quickly until Keyword Explorer decided to basically make the same thing inside of their platform. Now, that was kind of getting our feet wet inside of software as a service as a platform, but now we're creating an entirely more robust software that you're going to be able to use for your agency that's going to allow you to better report to your clients. Inside of Develomark, my marketing agency, we had a lot of problems reporting for clients, and it just became so many different problems, it's so custom, it's just such an annoying thing to do at times that we decided that instead of using some of these other dashboards like agency analytics, some of the other competitors on the market, we wanted to create something that was tailored to local SEO and local digital marketing. And that's where SplashDash was born. And SplashDash is an agency dashboard analytics tool that's going to allow you to bring your clients onto this platform, report to them, check their call tracking, check their keyword analytics, check their keyword tracking, basically use every single API function available on the market and some other pretty cool features. So without further ado, I'm gonna go behind the camera and I'm gonna show you exactly how this platform is coming along, and I'm gonna keep you consistently updated on my YouTube channel of this platform's birth, but as well as its growth. And I can't wait to introduce it to all of you to go ahead and sign up for it and start putting your clients on it and start measuring your results for your clients, especially if you're doing local business. So without further ado, let's step behind the laptop and let's take a look at it. All right, so this is what the dashboard will look like when you onboard a client. And basically our goal with this is to have a side navigation here to where you can kind of administrate all of your sites, but then also have your agency's branded logo at the top. Now, it may look a little dark, but you're gonna have the option to basically change your logo here. But if you click over here, you're gonna actually be able to toggle dark modes so you can actually see it in a lighter sense. And then you can actually see everything inside of the dashboard lighter than you would see it normally. So you can actually see that the logo there is black. We have to change it to white. Personally, I'm a big fan of the dark mode, and you'll be able to actually change the colors to your specific branded hex code. So when your clients see the end result in the dashboard, they're going to be your branded colors. So you can see I can change it to blue, I can change it to red, I can change it to purple, I can change it to green. So however you want this information set up, you can actually change that. Now, what's really cool here is you're going to be able to display the client's name. You're also going to be able to change the background on this actual big bar here. And on these two buttons, you're going to be able to export this actual report into a nice PDF file that you can send to the client, or you can get viewable link and you can share it with the client depending on how you've set this actual dashboard. Now, scrolling down to look at the data, the way that we have set up is we have cards. And so cards are basically the actual boxes inside of here. Many people call them widgets. We're calling them cards. And a lot of the cards that we've already done integrates very well with a lot of these different analytics tools, such as Google Search Console, Google Analytics. So if I click add card, you can see that you can add several functions inside of here of all of the API integrations that we're currently working on. So for example, if you wanted to show call tracking, you can actually show call tracking data. If you wanted to do position tracking, you can actually have position tracking inside of here. So if you wanted to show form submissions, you can actually do form submissions. If you want to show Google My Business, you can do Google My Business. You get the point. And what's really cool about this is it's going to be set up in a way to where it's a very nice, clean look. So it's in boxes. So instead of actually having these really, really badly designed widgets, you're actually going to have these really nicely designed boxes, and it's super responsive. So I can go over here and I can basically grab this card and I can make it half its size, and you can put cards right next to each other just like that. Now, personally speaking, I like this card to be a little bigger so you can see how responsive it is by setting that data point. What's even cooler about this is if I took this and I squeezed it down to mobile, you can see that it also has a nice mobile view for you to see as well. And that's going to be really nice because we're going to have a mobile application that your clients are going to be able to use and you're going to be able to use to actually do that. And so the card data we're still designing, as you can see, this is not the final design, but basically the card is going to tell you some basic information, and you can actually set the date as well as the year and month inside of this actual card data over here by the calendar section. And what's really cool about this tool is once you add a client, so if you were to go to add site over here, you can add your client sites pretty instantaneously. So you're going to be able to add several projects inside of this tool. So if I were to add a new project, I would basically say my new project is, let's say, Develomark. I would put in my domain so our tool can crawl your website and get the best data, or your client's website and get the best data. And then I would integrate basically all of the integrations that I may want to do. And this is very simple. So you can actually integrate all of your Google Analytics accounts, your property, and your view ID inside of here. So we're going to get you set up. We're going to show you guys how to actually use this tool to its full potential. Probably one of my favorite points of this tool is, getting accurate lead data inside of one dashboard alongside of getting the data from analytics. So you can see that I can look at all call tracking data inside of this tool. But not only that, it's going to be able to allow you to actually listen to the calls, mark the calls as leads, etc. So when you do your monthly report, when you click export to PDF, it's going to show your clients a report of exactly how many leads they got that month, because we're using integrations such as CallRail. We're actually going to have call tracking inside of this tool, and we're going to use integrations like CallFire and CallScribe. So you're actually going to be able to actually see your call data inside of this one unique dashboard. And so I wanted to show you really quickly how you can actually change the date range entirely for this reporting. So if you're doing a 30-day report, you can do that. If you're doing 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, and we're also going to have the option for custom. So you can actually set this to 6 months, and all of the data is going to show you a much more comprehensive look at the data rather than looking at 30 days. You can now look at 6 months, and you can see how that's a little buggy right there. But you can look at the 6 months data, and you can even remove, let's say, new users, and get this data down filtered a lot better. And ultimately, the goal of this tool is to be able to have agencies get better reporting overall for their clients. And you can see that you can even click onto these actual calls, and you can start to listen to these calls if the not in this version. I have to go into the master file. But basically, the point of this tool is to be able to give you the reporting needs that you need to get your clients to be successful. Now, our goal with this tool is when you add a site, when you go in here and add websites, you're going to be able to see all of the tools that you're using for reporting inside of one actual tool, which is extremely exciting for us. And because of that, we're going to go ahead and make sure that this tool is fully functional within a year or so, and you can actually use and see all of your projects inside of here, so you can actually have several projects and several clients associated with this actual tool. So as you can see, 12 months of hard work is finally coming along. This is a platform that we are so excited to release because we know it's going to be a hit. It's going to provide massive values, and I couldn't even get near to the amount of features that this platform is actually going to have upon its release. So if you want to sign up and see and get notified of when this platform is ready to use for your clients, go to the website down below in the links, enter your email, and you're going to be subscribed to the email list, and we're going to notify people when the beta tests are ready. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I've got a client meeting to get to, and I love you all. Thank you so much for watching my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.